I'm J.R. Gordon. This is Ron Goldstein. Here at Sparta Combat League Boxing Contention, we have arrived at the main event of the evening, a 147-pound professional fight, 8 rounds, featuring our main event fighters Cesar Holguin versus Manny Lopez.
You know, JR, I got to tell you, the night has been an overwhelming success.
Agreed.
From the boxing standpoint and from the fans' participation tonight, it's been incredible.
Great crowd here in Greeley.
But I think really, in this main event, what we're seeing here is we're seeing two highly skilled, experienced professionals really going to get each other to test each other's skills with what the other brings to the table.
And this means something for both of their careers. This is not just a fight to go out and make a couple of bucks. This is a fight that means something if you win. As we're checking out the tail of the tape, Mr. Holguin, 42 years old, 10-5-2, and he comes to us just a little bit shorter than his opponent, Manny Lopez. So Holguin definitely up there in age a little bit, wanting to make sure that the latter end of his career is something special.
I think that the speed is really going to be the key tonight for Manny Lopez. I think for him to be able to get inside, really let those hands go with combinations, that's going to be the difference. If he can do that, I think he's going to have a lot of success against Holguin. If he can't do that, I think the experience and the power of Holguin is really going to be what makes this fight. I think that both of these guys are power hitters. You're going to see that tonight. It's going to be the key. The speed of Manny Lopez, it's going to be the key to this final main event.
And Lopez coming to us at 27 years old. A lot of fight aficionados will tell you that's kind of the beginning of the physical peak of your career, as well as where you start to come in to where you've got really decent experience and your fight IQ is right up there where it needs to be to start being something special.
It's a great test for a young kid like Manny Lopez. Time will tell if he can solve the riddle of Holguin tonight, but I think realistically from a matchup standpoint, it's a great match. There's a lot that each of these guys has to be careful of with the other, and I think that again, speed and youth could be the answer here.
All right, well, let's get it going. It's main event punchy time.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. This is your pro 147-pound bout, 8 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner. Give a huge round of applause for Manny Lopez. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, shooting range blue corner. Please give a huge round of applause for Cesar Holguin. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. This is your main event of the evening. Fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner. Give a big round of applause for Manny Lopez. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner shooting range, blue corner. Please make a big round of applause for Cesar Holguin. Your referee for tonight's bout is Tom Johnson.
All right, gentlemen, for main event of the evening, I want a clean, fair fight. Listen to me at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch goes now if you'd like. Let's get it on.
Okay, JR, our main event of the evening. 147 pounds, Manny Lopez, 11-2-1, taking on Cesar Holguin, 10-5-2.
And these guys wasted no time coming to the center of the ring and trading shots.
Surprised Lopez didn't hit him as he was coming out of the corner. One of the things I love about watching Manny Lopez is his defense. He's got that little bit of that peekaboo style mixed in with a little Mayweather shoulder roll.
Comes back nicely off the body twist. You twist your way out of the punch, and then as you rotate back, you bring your punch with it. Nicely done by Lopez.
You could hear his corner telling him to keep your shoulder there.
And mix up where you're putting the jab, so they don't want him to be a one-trick pony. Oh, and steps in nicely with the right hand. And neither one of those guys listened to the referee very well. He told him about 4 punches ago to separate. Nice right hand. And looks like Holguin might be staggered a little bit.
That body
and
shot
Lopez,
hurt him.
yeah, Lopez wisely goes up to the head, cuffs him over the top of the ear. We talked about that kind of a shot being the one that'll take the equilibrium from you.
My dad used to coach us with the way to keep that shoulder, just the way you're seeing Manny Lopez do it. Said it's almost like having a protective barrier between your opponent's punch and your jaw. And it's exactly what that is right now. A little bit of a speed disadvantage for Cesar the Rattlesnake Holguin, as he's dealing with a rattlesnake right now in Manny Lopez.
These guys willing to mix it up no matter where they are. Almost a low blow is right on the belt line. Holguin says that didn't hurt, and Ron, that means?
That means it hurts, especially when it's to the body.
Holguin coming to us out of Riverton, Wyoming.
Beautiful right hand right over the top. That's been the theme for tonight.
It really has. And body shots.
Yes.
It's like people are listening to your broadcast, Ron.
Our broadcast. But I'll tell you right now, Cesar Holguin's got some fight in him.
10-second clock. Holguin comes over
Right
the top
over.
with some
Yep.
power.
Right hand over the top there. Good first round for both guys. Manny Lopez doing a beautiful job of defensive boxing right there, with when he does explode, he's effective.
Holguin on the receiving end of some tough shots, but he's using that when Lopez gets in order to set up his power counters. So one of those willing to take a punch in order to give a punch.
As we take a look at this blue core shooting center replay, we're seeing that shoulder defense right there from Manny Lopez. Staying in tight and then attacking to the body. Boom, boom, 2 shots to the body right there. And when you're dealing with an older fighter, and I'm not saying that
Just relatively.
relatively in any fight, you're going to look to attack that body. That body is really where the opportunity lies.
And immediately, that's when Lopez comes out targeting.
That's right. And he's looking at that body. I'm watching him. I'm looking at him, taking a look at that midsection and focused on that. Speed is the advantage for Lopez. He can get to the target sooner.
Corner Lopez asking for a little more movement. He planted his feet. He was hoping to just draw Holguin in.
When you're talking about somebody that's got the experience of Holguin, you got to be careful. He's dangerous at any moment of the fight. You can never, ever discount your opponent. Beautiful hook to the body and to the head right there from Manny Lopez.
And the corner of Lopez saying you got that shoulder up front, keep it there. I love it. That's just what you were talking about.
Very nice right hand over the top from Holguin. Clubbing right hands from Manny Lopez. I think he might have stung him a little bit with those.
Holguin able to recover quickly.
When you have a boxer that's got a side stance like that, his big key punch is to come up inside with the uppercut, and that's what he's looking for. There it is. And right there again, that's really what that stance sets up.
Still have over a minute left in the round. 8-round fight here in our main event.
Holguin's got to get Lopez moving backwards.
And that's tough to do. Lopez is so comfortable in his defense. He can stand there, plant his feet, know that he's going to be okay.
He is. I think that for Holguin, he's got to start roughing up Manny Lopez if he's going to get any kind of traction in this fight, because if you stand right there, that's where Lopez is strong. That left hand caught him flush.
Crowd getting behind Lopez. Definitely a pro-Colorado crowd here. You know, in Colorado. Weird.
I'd like to see Lopez double up with the jab, finish with the right hand over the top. Let's see if he can do it.
10 seconds left. Little clack of the heads there.
Nice digging body attack right there. Beautiful. Rattlesnake says, come on in, young fella. Right now, okay, this is where you're going to see right now. So we're halfway through this fight. You are going to see Holguin taking some deep breaths right now. You're not going to see Lopez taking too many deep breaths. This is really where you almost have to have a sense of vision. You've got to be able to see when your opponent is tiring, as we take a look at the replay here. But now that was a low blow.
Yeah.
And that right hand over the top that we've talked about.
Gets a smile from Holguin.
And a nice digging hook to the body from Manny Lopez. That's when you saw Holguin say, come on in.
And just a quick clarification, 8-round fight, so we're not halfway through yet.
Sorry, my fault.
Round 3 of 8. Main event.
Fact.
Nice answer by Holguin. Referee says bring him up, and Lopez says no, it was good. That's interesting.
That is interesting. Oh! Rattlesnake is striking.
Wanted.
Those clubbing shots to the top of the head and especially to the side of the head, temple area, those are scary shots. They can floor anybody at any time. Agree?
Yes, sir. Start getting the brain rattling around inside its case.
Never good. I'm starting to see a little bit of a shiner on the left eye of Holguin as Manny Lopez starts to really dig to the body here, JR.
And this is a fight that at any second could turn really ugly. So far these guys keeping it clean, but fighting in this tight, throwing those many punches with that much power can be when you start seeing some tactics that may be less than legal, but so far both these fighters doing a nice job of keeping it clean.
Absolutely. Very, very tough guys right here. These guys are eating hard shots, especially to the body. Just like that. I like the way that Lopez is doubling up that right hand. That can spell big trouble, especially later on when a fighter's getting tired.
Holguin switching stances back and forth.
Starting to eat some shots cleanly. And you know, Sam the Man Rao is sitting right next to us, and he just said that experience of Holguin is showing through right now.
Lopez.
Oh,
Nice
big right hand lands for Lopez. Beautiful slipping of punches from Holguin. Again, that experience. Lopez has to be careful with that clubbing right hand of Holguin over the top. It's landed, there it is again.
That was the 10-second clacker.
Good body attack from Lopez. That stung
Holguin.
That hurt him, no question.
Going to work on the right eye of Holguin.
And he's been blinking that right eye since the very first round. I'm wondering if he caught a thumb or something, or a seam, something to that right eye, because he's been blinking it the whole time.
Here on the replay, we see both these guys fighting inside, keeping their hands very busy.
And landing heavy shots.
Yeah, for typically what's considered short, choppy punches,
inside,
this guy's getting some power in him.
Yep, no question. Good leverage, good turns, very, very torquing hips.
Yes.
That's what allows that kind of power.
Referee Tom Johnson makes sure everybody has a mouthpiece in.
What a concept. Well done, Tommy.
Holguin coming out with some speed now.
And I think that jab is really going to be effective for him. If he can double up that jab, he may open up Manny Lopez to some opportunities here. Big shot lands for Lopez, right hand right over the top. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful hook from Manny Lopez.
Just willing to wait for it.
And those are dangerous shots right there. You cannot take a lot of those shots, especially from a guy that's in tight.
And that we saw has the power inside that both these guys possess.
I swear that right hand over the top has been the story tonight. Good digging body shot.
Work by Lopez.
And they are throwing down.
Warner Lopez happy with what they're seeing.
Oh, body shot hurt Holguin.
Staggered Holguin. Back against the ropes, recovers quickly, but eats a hard left. Timeout.
Mouthpiece?
I think we might have lost a mouthpiece.
I do too. Either that or a lower mandible.
Yeah, I saw something fly,
Me
but
too.
I didn't think it was a mouthpiece, and
Me
it
too.
wasn't. It was the Kumite packet of powder to throw in your opponent's eyes.
It's a dangerous spot
Oh.
for Holguin. Very dangerous spot right there for Holguin. And you're seeing him right there. He's eating shots to the body and to the head. And he's leaning forward. Very dangerous for uppercuts.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Manny Lopez is wanting. I'll tell you right now, for a 37-year-old fighter, Cesar Holguin is competing in here. Kudos to him. Oh, slip.
Gonna call out a slip. I agree with that.
That's an experienced boxer in there.
Yep. 10-second clacker.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful combinations.
Oh, I love the ends of these rounds. Both these guys wanting to mix it up, put a stamp on it.
Some serious toughness being shown. Fifth round coming up here, JR. Halfway through this. I gotta tell you, this is a closer fight than I expected. I'm seeing Manny Lopez is landing, of course, as we take a look at this replay here from the Blue Course Shooting Center. But I will tell you this, Cesar Holguin is landing shots just as well, and he's throwing combinations when he's throwing.
Agreed. Holguin doing everything that he needs to do to keep himself in this fight. And every time that we've seen him staggered or backed against the ropes or on the receiving end of a tough combination, he answers back. He doesn't let it bother him for more than half
Not
a
at all.
second. And every round Holguin comes out just looking fresh,
Oh,
firing fast.
hard body shots from Manny Lopez.
And look at Holguin fire back.
Holguin digs in and fires back his right.
Holguin
Oh, beautiful.
fighting off the ropes, takes a hard right.
Beautiful. Look at Holguin in this fight. Manny Lopez is starting to get a little tired, and I'm seeing him drop that left hand a little bit, keeping it dangerously low with a
nice.
guy that's got that over the top right, just like that.
And that uppercut brought the mouthpiece about halfway out of Holguin's mouth.
Look at that.
Nice. I don't know if it's coming through on the broadcast, but my goodness, these are thudding body and head shots.
Absolutely. The toughness of these two is on display right now, as well as the skill. Look at that. Oh. These body shots are starting to accumulate right now, and they are slowing down Cesar Holguin.
And Lopez doing a nice job listening to his corner when they call for the body. That's exactly where he goes, and he does so immediately. And that's a skill that some fighters throughout the entirety of their pro career never quite get down, is the ability to listen to your corner.
That's right.
And boy, is it an important skill. Minute left in the fifth. Holguin implores him to come forward. Be careful what you wish for. Lopez probably be happy to oblige.
That's a tough guy right there, though. And a very experienced guy. You can see just his ability to think through the process of eating shots and then throwing combinations to follow. I guarantee you there's not a lot of young guys that want to tangle with a guy like Cesar Holguin. Oh.
10 seconds left. He's been good ends to the round. Last year in this round, no different.
Very, very good round for both of these guys.
And Holguin continues to have problems with that right eye.
He's been blinking and wincing that eye since the first round. Maybe he's got some sweat in it or something, I don't know, but I don't think he's hurt. I just think something's in his eye.
Yeah, maybe a contact rolled or something.
That too, yeah.
And ring card girl, you had one job.
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm looking at Manny Lopez right now. Manny Lopez is absorbing the information coming to him from Jake Ramos as we take a look at the replay here. One of the things that I do see with Manny Lopez is he keeps that head hung low, and he's very susceptible to uppercuts as well as right hands over the top, which is what Holguin's been landing throughout this fight, JR.
Yes. Yeah, we've talked about it all night. Right hand over the top. And Holguin, as he's done every round, comes out firing fast. Love the way he starts rounds.
He's never once looked out of the fight to me, not once. Oh, that's a hard body shot right there.
Yes, it was.
And another one.
Holguin again recovers so quickly from those shots, though.
It really speaks to his experience because, again, most guys, we saw guys earlier tonight, we saw guys go down from body shots. But Holguin is a guy that I thought that might have clipped him hard. But not only is he able to withstand the shots, he's able to come back. He responds.
Yeah, he lets the judges know, hey,
I'm still in
right
this fight.
here.
That's right.
That didn't mean anything.
And Cesar Holguin, when he lets those hands go, he feels good. You can see it in him.
Wonder how many millions of punches these
Combos
guys
he's
have
thrown. That's right. I see Manny Lopez getting a little sloppy with that left hand. I hate seeing that. I know that's youth right there, but experience speaks louder.
Yeah, do you think he's a sloppy or is he trying to bait him in?
I think it's a little bit of both, but I think that I think he's got to, really, especially when you're tired, you've got to think of the fundamentals, and the fundamentals are keep those hands up.
Yes, sir.
Especially when you're tired. That's really what you wait for in training, is you wait to get tired, and that's when your coach sees those moments. And you'll hear your coaches talk to you about that. Get those hands up. But Manny Lopez is also an entertainer. He is. He loves to entertain the crowd.
Well, an entertaining fight this has been.
No question. I see Holguin almost taking this round off again. Speaks to the experience of a guy that has that many fights. And what you're going to see now is you're going to see him collect himself and maybe flurry late in this round, the last 10 seconds, see if he can steal it.
There's the 10-second clacker. Holguin steps forward off the rope, snaps the jab a couple of times.
Good fight. very good fight.
Highly entertaining, just like it's been all night, Ron.
That's right, absolutely right. So right now, if I'm Jake Ramos and I'm talking to Manny Lopez, I'm telling him a couple of things. I'm saying, let's double and triple up that jab. You've got the gas to do it. Not only that, follow that double or triple with going to the body. Close that series out with body attacks. We've seen Corey Madden have amazing success with that. He does it so well for that reason.
Yep, and here we see on the replay, both these guys, again, willing to stand toe-to-toe, each able to fire. They trust their defense, willing to just, lay foreheads against each other and let their arms fly. And man, does that make it fun for the crowd.
It sure does.
And Holguin just...
he looks fantastic.
Yeah.
He looks fantastic right now. Aside from something being in his right eye.
Right. Oh, both these guys just so determined.
Look at them throwing combinations too. Look at this.
We talked about this being a fight that means something for both fighters.
100%.
And wow, whoever comes away with the win is going to have something to be proud of here.
Nice clubbing hook. And I really love the way that Holguin is essentially targeting the side of Manny Lopez's head. It's been effective for him all night long, and he's literally loaded up combinations on the side of his head. Scoring very, very well.
Lopez showing just how fresh he is here in the late rounds.
That's the beauty of youth. Digging shots to the body right there from Holguin. Wow. Oh, that's a body shot that hurt Holguin. And again. And this is what I was talking about, JR. This is exactly what I was talking about. Double, triple to the body. It opens up everything to the head right after.
And that allowed that right hand right
there. There you go.
And Holguin, as he's done time and time again, answers right back. Says, I know you hit me. I know what I have to do.
Tough, tough guy. Cesar Holguin is in there with a young lion. And he's still showing him what rattlesnakes can do.
I'm just so impressed by Holguin's ability to answer back.
Yeah.
After he takes the shot where you think he'd have to take a second to breathe and regather himself, he's already halfway through his return fire.
And again, look at the technical, look at the technique of how Holguin tucks that chin to the chest. It is literally anchored to his chest. He's not susceptible to big hooks that can catch you on the chin and finish the night. He's got his chin tucked down. He's able to anchor himself that way. He sets his feet, plants, and fires.
10-second clocker. I believe we're going to the 8th round, sir.
100%. I'm highly impressed with both of these guys right now.
No doubt about it, main event worthy action.
100%.
Yes,
Final round just about underway here to close out SCL boxing contention right here in Greeley, Colorado at the Island Grove Regional Park. Let's take a look at this replay, JR. We see Holguin, of all people, doubling up and tripling up the jab. Coming over the top with the right hand.
Yep. And that's how Holguin has started all of his rounds.
He has, yeah.
Coming out really fast. Let's see if he does exactly the same for the 8th.
Highly entertaining fight. very, very good test for Manny Lopez, an exceptional test for Cesar Holguin, and this guy is showing what experience can do for you in the sport of boxing. Beautiful hook inside.
Staggered for a brief moment, but
he says,
that
"No,
seems
sir."
to be the only way you can stagger Holguin is just for the briefest of moments.
I love watching this guy fight. Beautiful body work. And look at the combinations to the head. I mean, just beautiful. This is textbook boxing right here. This, and by the way, this is also very much a Mexican style of boxing that you're seeing out of Holguin tonight.
Lopez, nice job with his evasion there.
And you're seeing Lopez squaring up more, and again, that comes with a little bit of fatigue. This is where the openings actually are for Holguin. Big clubbing right hand. Holguin says, "What are you doing? Come on."
And Lopez makes him eat another.
And Holguin's not going to be okay with eating shots. He's coming back.
It's all good to stand there and show how tough you are, but
not for long.
Doesn't impress the judges. Corner Holguin imploring him to press the action, and he's doing exactly that.
He's actually fighting a very smart final round. What he's doing is he's staying in the action, not going too crazy. You can see him kind of collecting himself, and in the last 20 seconds or so, you should look for him to flurry. Good body shot from Manny Lopez, lands flush.
Head to head, toe to toe, they go. 30 seconds left. Both guys continue to move their hands nicely, landing with accuracy.
I can tell you this, JR, Julio Cesar Jr., and I say Jr., can learn a lot from a man by the name of Cesar Holguin tonight.
Lopez fires off strong to the body toward the end. 10 seconds.
Look at this action. Look at this.
Comes out. Lopez continues to move his hands. There's
what a
the
fight.
bell.
What a fight. What a fight.
Crowd showing their approval. Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Cooler heads step in. Help everybody calm down a little bit. Very heated final moments of this main event. As Cesar Holguin, as we take a look at this replay, and Manny Lopez let the hands fly. This is the kind of stuff we hate to see.
Yeah, not how we want it to end, that's for certain.
Thankfully, Colorado's commission is the best there is in the country.
At least everybody's in their own corners now. Little Colorado versus Wyoming.
Which we don't like seeing. It's a sport. We want to see good competition, and we saw that tonight. Let's focus on that.
And here we got a replay. Holguin always keeping himself well within this fight. You could only stagger him for portions of a second before he was answering back.
I'm so impressed with him. I want to see him fight again. Hell of a performance from both of those guys. That's quality boxing right there.
All the judges had to leave their tables for a second to straighten things out, so we'll go back and grab the calculator.
You know, overall, phenomenal main event, phenomenal overall card tonight.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, this is why I love boxing and get so excited for boxing the way I do, as you always reference. But this is why.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for these fighters. Judge Tyrone Short scores the bout 79-75. Stephen Blaze scores the bout 78-64. Carmen Beal scores the bout 78-74. With your winner by unanimous decision, Manny Lopez.
We'll take it up for a post-fight interview for Ron Goldstein. I am J.R. Gordon. Thank you for having joined us. Sparta Combat League Boxing Convictions. We'll see you at the
Manny,
next
you
show.
guys are going at it right from round one. What was your strategy in this fight?
Let him be the old man he is, miss the punches, and just fight my defensive fight. So just stick to the body, make him miss, and do what you saw.
That was a great fight. You definitely put a show on for the entire crowd. What's next for you?
I definitely want to fight for Sparta League Combat and Jeff one more time, and maybe 2 more times. And I think I'm a good enough fighter to get out there and show my abilities on national television. So hopefully, you know, a top rank card or Golden Boy, something to show my ability in the sport.
Well, I think you showed that tonight. Who would you like to thank?
I definitely want to thank my cornermen. We got Jacob Ramos, my boy Chris, my cousin Fernando, and I deeply want to appreciate every fan and friend and all my family for coming out and support. I know it was far and Greeley, but you guys made this a packed house and helped me sell tickets and bring the show to life. So thank you everybody who came out to show me support.
Thank you, and I'm sure we'll see you again. Everyone, let's make some noise. Manny Lopez. Boxing fans, don't forget the Colorado Golden Gloves State Boxing Tournament, April 9th through 13th at Imperia Event Center. Thank you all for coming.